guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video. My name is Madichi. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, welcome. Please don't make this your last. Make sure you subscribe and like and leave a comment below after watching. I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos State, Nigeria, and I film about lifestyle, talks, and family. So today's video is a very special one, guys. If you're an OG on this channel, you already know who my guest is, you guys. Mr. Wilson, my darling husband, is here at my channel today. Babe, this is like your third time, right?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Thank you for coming to my channel.
You're welcome.
After all the begging,
yes, it's good to be here on Madichi's channel.
Wait, allow me to say what I want to say now. I've been begging you now.
You've been begging me?
Yes, I've been begging you to come on my channel. Babe, why? Yup. Guys, so we're going to be talking about something really interesting, something conversational. I mean, you can already tell from the title what we're going to be talking about. If you're interested in this video, keep on watching. Welcome to my channel. So guys, we're going to be talking about boundaries in marriage. Like, I mean, with the rate of divorce, rate of people leaving relationships, like after 1, 2, 3 months, I mean, it's actually something to talk about, because this, I feel like it's one of the major issues people have, not just in marriage. Yeah, we're married, but not just in marriage, but also relationships. And it's actually both internal. We have the internal factors, and we also have the external factors, right, babe? Yeah. So which is why I brought my husband to this channel to grace us with his wisdom, because this guy's head,
I don't understand. Yeah, right. Yeah. Boundaries, you know. So I feel boundaries should be both, like you said, both spouses and also with friends, and ensuring that your spouse understands those limits and all of that. Yeah,
I was going to even say that where there's no understanding, there can never be
where you are not able to communicate effectively what your boundaries are, the person will not be able to understand it.
I mean, for the benefit of those who don't really understand what boundaries are, it's simply setting limits in your relationship or marriage to avoid conflicts. Yeah, basically that's what it means. But we have cases where even when you talk about things, I mean, although that's one of the things we actually, I don't want to say struggled with. So while we're dating, I think I spoke briefly about it in my anniversary video. Okay. One of the things we really struggled with was space, like privacy. My husband is a very private person. I'm a very carefree person. Like, I mean, I want to see you every day. I want to talk to you every day. I want to be in your space every day. But my husband is not like that. He can be at home and not want to even see you. It wasn't easy. I have to understand his kind of person. Yeah,
so that begs the question. So how were we able to resolve it, even while we're dating, right? We just came to understand ourselves that, okay, this guy wants his time. This guy wants to be alone at this particular time, right?
So for someone in a relationship, at that time we're not married. So in my mind, I'm like, why doesn't he want to see me? Like, I mean, of course, I don't think I went as far as thinking whether there was someone else or something. I didn't go that far. But when I'm like, I don't understand. Like, is this? I mean, why is he acting that way? We thought about it. We didn't talk for this because of this particular issue. But also, he also had to come to a compromise. I mean, there were times he had to, I feel like I want to have my privacy, but because this is what you want, I can. Because that's also one important thing. You should be able to compromise.
We met at the middle. Yes, that's what I would say was the resolution to it. We met at the middle ground, right? Whereby, sometimes I would just have to give in to you coming over, you spending time with me, and all of that. And also at some point, you also just respect my time and stay away. I just believe that distance helps to make the heart fonder.
That's what we're saying.
Yes,
I'm like, Papa, I don't know what that means.
I don't have to be seeing someone every day. Like, I just like you to be scarce for some time. Just be scarce, and so that when we meet again, there will be this spark. And it's always been my thing.
I feel like why I struggled was because my love language is quality time. I think that was one of the reasons that was why I struggled, because I didn't see an issue. I didn't see a problem in my mind. I feel like you should see me every day. You should call me every day. I should be in your space every day. So that was.
And another thing was, I felt because you were jobless.
Jesus.
Yes, now she was idle, so I felt. In my mind, yes, as much as I knew that it was your love language, I was also having a challenge with the fact that it's obviously because you be home all day. You just need somebody to spend time with you. You just need that quality time. I mean, I don't have that time. When I have to be at work, and sometimes I have to work overnight, I want to come home, rest. You are the last person I want to see. And at that time, I would expect that if you were working, you will not have time to be looking for, babe, can I come over? babe, what's up? Are you home? And all of that. So that was also part of the conversation, basically. Yeah.
So also because that was your kind of person, you were a career person.
Yes.
Like for instance,
you were also a career person.
Yeah. I was also a career. I was also very ambitious, but at that time I wasn't working. Yeah. And see, my husband is this kind of person. Yes, he might not want to see me, but the moment I tell him that, oh, babe, I got a mail, there's an interview, be like, oh, okay, let's talk about it. That's the way. So my mind, I'm like, if it's not job, he doesn't want to talk about it. If it doesn't have anything to do with career, he doesn't want to talk about it.
That's a need at that time. It's a need. That was what it is, right? And you notice that even when you got a job while we're dating, there was a bit of changes in the relationship.
Because I was now busy.
Yeah, the dynamics of everything was now different. You know, you went to work, we had more conversations. We had more things to talk about beyond us, beyond
romance,
feelings,
love,
and all of that. Yeah, we had more things to talk about. We had more challenges to tackle.
Some people did, no matter how much communication they get from their partner, no matter how their partner makes them understand, they are still very, very stubborn towards what if it's not what I want, then
that's really not a good one.
Yeah.
When after communicating that, okay, for instance, I really don't like the way you speak rudely to me at some point, right? If you communicate that kind of a thing to a reasonable person, the person doesn't have to be your partner or someone you're in a relationship with. The person should be able to accept it and work towards it. That's what makes it good. That's what makes it progressive. If after I am vulnerable to you and you still keep on repeating it, then we are stuck, right? So that's what it is. Boundaries, because I won't assume you know things about me when I've not told you.
Yeah.
And I won't accuse you for something I've not told you about, right? So even the Bible says that when there is no law, there is no sin. When there is no law, there is no sin. So you should be able to understand someone's concern and work towards it. That's it.
So you feel like there's no form of selfishness in it, like because this is what I want and this is what you should do.
See, I feel like relationship or marriage, yes, we've become one, right?
Yeah.
But we still have our individual life.
Yeah.
We still have ourselves to cater for. As much as I love you, I should love myself also, right? Love your neighbor as yourself. Because I cannot love you beyond how much I've come to love myself. So I don't think there's anything like selfishness in it. Because that is the way I can function at best in this relationship.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm telling you, please give me some time, right? So it's not being selfish, because if you deprive me of that thing, if you deprive me of that person that I am, right, you will lose me at some point in time. So that's what I feel.
So when it comes to communication as well, I feel like one major aspect, Nepa, no.
6.5 hours later.
So let's talk about some of the boundaries in marriage, like some of the boundaries, our own experience, and generally, basically.
Yeah.
So what are some of the boundaries you think?
Okay. Truth is, there wasn't really any form of sit down between us that babe, tell me some of the boundaries that you think you have. Okay, for me, for me though, I don't like being yelled at, right? I don't like it. Where I'm coming from, I had a lot of that. I don't want to have that kind of a thing in my home, right? So that's one of mine. Don't yell at me when you are talking or when you are expressing yourself. It's a big turn off for me.
So for me, I feel like don't tell me to do something more than once. Like, we've had arguments about that.
Okay.
Like, if you tell me, okay, babe, do this thing, I heard you, I will do it. The fact that I don't do it at that point, but you now maybe emphasizing on it. I said it should. I'm like, I heard you, and I most likely won't do it.
Okay.
Because you will now come with the aspect of, oh, why don't you want? It's not like I don't want to do it, but at that point,
sometimes it's because of someone's experience that make them resort to repeating instructions more than once.
Yeah.
If, for instance, I tell you to do something or help me do something, and I come back to see that same thing not done over and over again, I'll be forced to want to be repeating instructions, right?
Which is not what I always
because
do.
Okay,
babe,
and
I
you also
always
said, and you said you will do it at your own time.
No, that's not what I mean. Like, you've told me once. No, you've told me once. So just leave it. Like, if I don't do it like
based, if you don't do it at a particular time,
if I don't do it at that, if I don't know how to do it, say you give me like say 20, 30, I've not done it. Then hey, that's when you not come out. But baby, you tell me to do something in the next 2 minutes.
Yes.
I said you should do. I'm like,
see, I feel promptness is part of being.
Really?
What's the word now? I feel promptness is part of honor and respect. Promptness to do something, especially when you are not lame or you are not handicapped at that moment. When you tell me to do something, I will quickly do it. When somebody tells you to do something and immediately you move. You move and you just get it done.
Maybe because of who you are, that's why you always
yes, that's it.
I also agree with him. I don't like to be yelled at. My own is even in public. See, don't shout on me in public. And this goes for, like, no matter how close we are, no matter how, I don't know, no matter how much I like or love you, don't yell at me in public. See, we can yell at each other at home, but say that public embarrassment, no, I don't like it. Yeah, so that's one of the things.
That's the idea.
And the thing is that we don't really talk about these things, though. It's only when there's a misunderstanding, then you not start hearing, oh, this, that, this, I told you to do this, I told you that. Yeah. So, babe, let's talk about, like, the external factors when it comes to marriage or relationships, right?
The limits.
Yes, let's talk about the opposite sex, for instance. I mean, before I married my husband, before he married me, I had friends who were male. He also had female friends as well. And of course, you won't get married and all of a sudden you stop talking to your friends. But we have some friends who will say, oh, I don't want to talk to her because she's married. I don't want to talk to him because she's married. Some people just on their own decide that they don't want to have anything to do with you because of your spouse, in quotes. But I feel like for us, we understood that, okay, I know the right thing to do, he knows the right thing to do, so there was no need having a conversation about it, right? But we actually had issues about it. Because of the kind of person my husband is, he's a, should I say, people's person. He loves helping people. Like, he's always around people, like doing things for people and all that. And then I don't even remember that time, babe, when we're arguing now. I'll say that no, somebody won't call you. A female can't call you by this time of the night.
11 p.m.
And my mom found nothing wrong with it. She was like, she can call me at any point in time. Like, anybody can call me. I'm like, no, dear.
Okay, first of all, I find it strange. Like she said, there are some friends that are no longer as close as they used to because they felt I am married, so they want to give me that space, and that space has led to strain in the friendship. I don't mind, but I really find it awkward. Right? I find it awkward that you would distance yourself from someone simply because the person is married. I don't see it to be something very good, but it's fine, right? So about that, why wouldn't a lady call me by 11 p.m? I don't understand. Why?
What's the person calling you for by 11 p.m?
There could be many reasons why someone would call you by 11 p.m.
I don't mean, sorry to God, there was one me myself. Somebody said, if you are not planning a surprise birthday for me, you have no reason calling my man say 2 a.m. For what?
See, fine. It is true that, first of all, 2 a.m. I am sleeping. Yeah. Without being married, by that time I'm already sleeping. You calling me by 2 a.m. Unless we have something very, very serious, it's not going to be convenient for me to take a call by 2 a.m, right? But now I'm married. For a lady to be calling me by 11 a.m, 12 a.m. Yes, 11 p.m, 12 a.m, 1 a.m. That means it must be something very, very urgent. Important. That's what you always say. Yes, it must be important. But so I will not be like, a guy cannot call my wife by 2 a.m.
my husband, and it's actually vice versa. He doesn't have a problem with a guy calling me by that time.
For Christ's sake,
my husband doesn't have a problem with it.
Anytime, they can call you anytime.
Yes,
but like I said,
I think we should clear this out. We're not talking about people that call like for other reasons. So we're talking about like maybe there's a need as regards job or something. Just normal, not the other part.
Yes, because sometimes I've had calls, maybe 10 p.m. Somebody will call me, please, you're not responding to your WhatsApp. Please, I need your help. I have an interview. I just need you to guide me on some things. 10 p.m. I'll tell the person, okay, in the morning, I'll attend to you. So stuff like that, there could be many reasons. Yeah. So I will now say it's wrong to call a married person. I can't make such rules. Because without me in your life, you could have taken those calls. Why deprive you? And secondly, what am I afraid of? What exactly? Yeah. Those things, somebody can choose not to take calls from 10 p.m. till dawn. And still exactly. So those laws aren't really what will stop anybody from doing anything that they want to do. People can still, cheat. Okay.
So guys, not because I've said my husband can pick calls by 11 p.m. or 12 a.m. Please, dear.
I will pick now.
You will. No, please.
I will pick the call.
Then you should. I don't know how to explain.
Wait, no. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about. Why can't I wait? Is he interrupting your sleep?
Wait. I feel like even as a friend, you should know you should have boundaries. You should know that, okay, what if he's getting down with his spouse at that time?
But if I'm getting down with my
I feel like the best you can do is maybe send a message by that time. Because for instance, if I have a male friend who is married, I won't be calling you by 11 p.m. No, I have friends who call me by that time. I'm talking about like for maybe.
Okay, let me ask you.
Except it's very, very urgent.
Okay, hold on.
Calling to say hello, hi, I just called to check up on you. Please, dear.
How many ladies have called
just saying,
a married guy and said by 11 p.m. and say hello, what's up?
Okay, 11 p.m.
Yes, and say nobody does that.
Please.
Back to what you were saying. Okay, let me ask you a question. What if it's a guy that calls me around 12 in the morning? Would you have an issue? Yeah, would you have an issue?
Baby, how will I have an issue with a guy?
So what is the difference?
And the guy has to have, like, it has to be very important.
Wait, let's forget about the content. Let's forget about the content. Why would you have an issue with a guy? A lady calling me by 11?
There's something they call it. I can't remember. My son used to tell me that when a guy calls you, as a lady, when a guy calls you around that 10 p.m., 11 p.m., it's, what's in the name? Boat call.
Okay.
Boot call. I can't remember, yeah. It simply means the person is calling, like...
okay, that moment. That atmosphere.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
But that's the guy.
Yeah, that's the guy. So I don't know if it applies to females. I don't know.
See, Baba.
But...
See, I don't think you should have any issue, right? If you are okay with a guy calling me by that time and not a lady. But like I told you...
it even depends on the guy.
Wait, like I told you, nobody would call me by 11 p.m. and say, Casey, what's up? How you doing? I just want to check up on you.
Yeah.
Unless something has led to that. Except I have sowed a seed, right? So,
do you know what I feel? I feel like people who actually call you by that time are people that are not mutual friends with me. Our mutual friends, like his friend and my friend, like if we have mutual friends, I don't think you will call
Why?
me.
Because they
know me.
But it's not good. Do you think it's good?
No, it's not because they know me in a bad, like...
No, they know you are a lion.
No! They know that... They probably know my person. They've been sweetest person ever.
Fine.
But there's some things I feel like you should know. Because I won't do that. I won't be calling you... By that time.
No, because you've not been in the position where you would need to call someone by that time that's married.
I have. Remember when you were ill? When you were ill, like, you dead.
Okay, good.
It has to be like...
Okay, good.
It has to be something very important.
But it happens. And for me, sometimes, it's job.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have an issue with it. I'm talking about like people who just call.
Who does that?
I just remembered you. I was scrolling through my contacts.
It doesn't happen that way. But it's not even personal. But I don't think think a wife should have any issue with a lady unless you have something that you're not saying. Unless the guy has exhibited something that you do not, that you have some issues.
Exactly.
In general notes, I don't feel any woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about being open. So me, I'm a very open person.
Yes, you are.
I go out today, cockroach bites my leg or something happens to me. My husband, like I call him and say, babe, this is what happened. Like I tell my husband everything. I don't think there's anything like you can come and tell my husband that your wife, blah blah. He'll say you already know. So that's how close we are when it comes to communication and openness, right? Yeah. So I'm saying this because not everybody has that with their partners. Yes, they might be close and all, but you don't tell your partner everything. I'm a strong believer of telling your partner everything. Okay. But my husband is not.
See, first of all, my wife is very right. She tells me everything. In fact, when we started from relationship days, I was like, why would this lady be telling me things like this? Babe, the tap is not running in my house. Are you serious? Is that why you called me? So I'll be waiting for the reason she called. She'll be like, that's why I called you. The tap is not running in my house. Are you serious? Have you checked? Down till date. Initially, I wasn't that kind of a person, right? Who receives, let alone even share, stuff like that, intricate things like that. So, but I am learning. Then about being open, I feel like, yes, it is very good to be open to your spouse. But I still feel how will I say it? Okay, I still feel like it is not everything that you should be open about. Okay, for instance, I have friends, right? She has friends. What if somebody confides in me about something very delicate? So simply because I should tell my wife everything, I should come tell you.
No, but those are extreme cases.
Yes, okay. Are you referring to my experience?
Tell me, I wouldn't know.
Yes, okay. Maybe my experience. Yes. Okay. First of all, I am not a very open person, right? Yes, I share, but some things are not beneficial, or should I say they are not needed. They are not necessary. But it's okay for her because that's the kind of person you are. So it wouldn't come across like I'm taking advantage of you, because that's who you really are. So I just need to learn to receive or listen and maybe work towards sharing more. But I don't really think you should share everything. Or, I don't know. Another reason why you are still very open is because of the kind of
exactly. I think we should even talk about that.
Openness also is encouraged or is fueled by the person that you're confiding in. Because I don't know how to describe myself. She's in a better position, but
let me describe you, babe. My husband would tell, like, because of the kind of job I do, I'm a presenter, right? And I have events most times to attend. My husband would tell me, see, you don't have to wear your wedding ring. Not because of anything, but because of, you know, the fact that some people always feel like, oh, this girl is married, I don't want to stress her, I probably don't want to give her this job and all. I would say, don't wait. Like, you want to go out to your friends, you can go. I feel like my own person,
you've proven to be somebody trustworthy, right?
Because that's also something. You don't just say, oh, my partner is this, my partner is this. You have to actually give the person reasons too.
I've been set free, right? I've been set free. Why should I hold anybody bound because of I feel insecure? I'm not all about
insecurity.
That kind of no, far from
it. Can never be him.
I don't care.
See,
I don't care.
You know, it's really bad. I feel like if you go out and come in, if my husband, like, is that bad? Like, if he sees me in the house, probably I don't want to see naked. Is actually very fun. I could be saying on bra and pants, and a guy is here. My husband will just greet the guy and act nothing.
Have fun, guy, have fun. See,
insecurity is
it's not even. It doesn't cross my mind, right? It doesn't cross my mind because I just feel people should be who they are. If at the end of the day I give you that leverage, I give you that trust, and you breach it, that would just be the end of it, right? I just feel you should be free.
Listen, I'm always like, I don't want you to be like this. Be jealous small.
I am jealous.
If I'm just thinking about the opposite sex, you're even enjoying the conversation. There's no, you know, sometimes be jealous. Like, oh really? Kisses, no, that kind of thing.
I am jealous. I feel jealous, but not it.
So when it comes to boundaries, do you think it has anything to do with physical abuse, infidelity? Do you think it's because people breach?
It may not be the sole reasons, but it could be part of it, especially physical abuse and all of that. Because I mean, I believe for every lady, physical abuse should be their number one boundary.
Don't even verbal abuse.
In fact, pastor would say that the day a guy raises his hand,
not even touching,
not like he has even touched you,
slapped you or something.
Take a walk.
How
much more a guy that abuses you? Because these ladies, some of them, like you said, they went into that relationship without setting standard for themselves. The guy has nothing to, I mean, anything goes. I feel if every lady holds firmly to that, regardless of the consequences. But everybody wants to be in a relationship, everybody wants to be married, so
but you know, some men have this ego, like it's really hard for them to be vulnerable.
Yes, exactly.
Whether you're their spouse or their friend, it's really hard for them to be vulnerable.
Yeah, I feel the responsibility lies on the lady to bring that part out of the man. I've never been the communicating type, especially when it comes to my emotions. But over time, I've seen my wife to be somebody who deserves to, you know, share in some of the challenges I face as a man, and I share with her. And that's because you presented yourself to be somebody who is worthy of that. So
thank you. Oh, thank you so much. So thank you for blessing us with your wisdom.
Guys,
my husband is very smart though. One of the smartest people I know. I'm not saying it because it's my husband, but because he's actually very, very smart.
Thank you, babe.
Okay, guys, this is where we have to, you know, draw the curtains. I totally enjoyed filming this video.
Me too. I did.
All right, guys. So let us know some of the boundaries you think one should, you know, be aware of, or you think anybody might want to, you know about.
And do you think it's okay to call a married person by 11? Guys,
drop it in the comment section. Let us know your opinions about this, and if you have any video suggestions you would like us to film, please, we are all ears. All you have to do is drop it down in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you watched till the end, thank you very much. I totally appreciate you. Please don't forget to like this video and leave a comment down below. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Until next time, guys, bye.